Hello everyone, it's Fred again from Notes of a Nomad. Today I want to talk about the chaos of life. So why do I want to talk about that? Oh, there's a few reasons. I was meditating this morning and I've been doing that for 4 years now, and while I was listening to it, one of the things the lady mentioned was helps you with the chaos of life when you meditate. And I was thinking, wow, I've been listening to this for 4 years. I started doing that when my friend Mary suggested I was being a bit stressed because I knew I was going to lose my job in 2016 when the writing was on the wall. And I've done a lot of changes since then, but I'm still meditating. It reminds me of chaos in life. There's a voice that said, in the midst of the chaos, smile, be happy. It could be worse. So I smiled. I was happy. And it got worse. So I'm showing a picture of the ice bus on the Columbia Icefield that I took on the trip when I left Toronto in 2008. When my daughter and I came to Victoria, we stopped in Jasper National Park and went on the tour up to the Columbia Icefield on one of these buses. This was a picture I took then. And in fact, there's a picture of me, if I can find it here. Yeah, there it is. Let me expand it a little bit. There's a picture on the Columbia Icefield. Now, 3 weeks ago, a bus similar to that picture that I just showed you, when they were coming down from the ice field, couldn't make a corner, turned over, and there was, I believe, 27 people on board. 3 people died, 24 people injured. Talk about chaos of life. Those are the sort of examples. I mean, what goes around the world, you read the news, hear the news, what happened in Beirut and Lebanon, those sort of things. And I've also been thinking about another aspect of life is the emerging fields of work. A friend of mine has asked me to do a presentation on the emerging fields of work a week after next, and I've been doing some preparation for that. And as I look into that, realize that the world is changing so much with this chaos of life. COVID-19 has helped take the lid off of a lot of these things because the job market is changing enormously, particularly the hospitality field, restaurants, etc. It's going to take a long time before it comes to a new normal. And so a lot of people are considering, what am I going to do for work? And where should I go? What my occupation has been devastated. And it's going to happen. There's so many things. It's not just COVID-19. There's artificial intelligence, robotics. There's going to be automated vehicles. So truck drivers are going to be affected. So what do these people do? Where do they go? So that is what I've been researching, looking at. And it really brings me to the word of the day. It requires action. On an individual, us as individuals have to take action. Now, it's easy. Action is a good word. In fact, a very famous man, British Prime Minister Benjamin Disraeli, stated, action may not always bring happiness, but there is no happiness without action. So that's easy to say. Action's an easy word to say, but the challenge is how to take that action. Because it's easy to give people good advice. but it's hard to follow the advice that you know is good. So it's hard to take action. And one of my favorite authors and podcasters, Tim Ferriss, stated, courage takes practice. It's a skill that you have to develop. So I'm getting all philosophical, but if you want to take action and look for another job, you need the courage to do things and take that action and not just say, oh, I wish and I happen, or someone's got to help me, the government. Well, when I lost my job 3.5 years ago, I had to look and say, I'm not earning the money. I have to move out of the nice penthouse I was living in. Didn't make sense anymore financially or the size of it. I mean, I didn't need it because my daughter had moved out as well. And so then I had to take a lot of action. And so I became a nomad. And definitely I have to practice, change, try different things. Where I am today, I moved here just over a week ago. And I moved in for 2 months. I can extend it, but I don't want to be in one place too long while I can still move, because moving gives you challenges, but also opportunities. So we'll see what happens if I'm going to still be here at the end of September or not. So as a nomad, it takes a bit of courage to do the action that's required to cope with the challenges and the chaos of life. So with that philosophical statement, I'll leave you with the wish that you and your family have lots of love and laughter. So au revoir for now. Adios from Fred and Notes of a Nomad.